they say all good things must come to an end. Why do they have to come to an end? I have no idea. Whoever says that, I don't know why they say it. Why do all good things have to come to an end? I don't know. Well, maybe we'll never know. But today, my good buddy, Robert, my photography buddy right here in Kendall County, he's moving to sunnier skies and greener pastures down in Alabama. So we are getting out one last time to do a little photo shoot in and around Kendall County, Illinois. So there he is, the man of the hour, big Robert Waters. We're getting out. We started here this morning at Sable Lock and Dam, or whatever it's called, but it's a really cool old-fashioned, it's the lock keeper's house. Nice little pond in front of it with some running water, and we got some good skies this morning. So yeah, so that's where we started, and then we were just shooting this bridge right here. Yep, just the morning, getting out, reminiscing about the old photography shoots, and one last hurrah for me and Robert. Well, I guess I could go back down to go down to Alabama, or he could come back up here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great, but I will miss you, Garrick, and the 5 years that we've been doing this, and it's been great, and we've had some wonderful experiences.
5 years, holy cow!
Yeah,
that we have good stuff. Sweet home Alabama, baby. Sweet home Alabama. That's the Leonard Skinner song, if I recall. So, all right, well, we just shot Sable, and there's got to be a cup of coffee somewhere in our route this morning. But I think right now we're going to head to old downtown Morris, Illinois. They've got a lot of character, a lot of old nostalgic buildings, etc., etc. So perhaps a little bit of morning street photography for the two old photo shooters. So, all right, well, we'll cut out for now, and we'll catch back up with you. Well, I guess I'll show you the images that I just shot now, and if I took any video, I'll put that up too. So, and then after that, off to Morris, or breakfast, or both. So, all right, let's go. All right, as you can see, it was a pretty windy day, and I've shot this location numerous times in the past, and these trees have really grown a lot. You used to have a really clear shot at the lock keeper's house from this vantage point. But now you gotta get down, and you still have a pretty obstructed view, so it was hard to get a decent shot from here, but I ended up getting a couple, and I'll put those up for you now. And just like that, we are off and running to Morris, Illinois. So here we are, downtown Morris. There he is. Alright, look at that. Alright, time for some street shooting right here in downtown Morris. See what we can do. This was the first scene that I shot. I was just loving the light, how it was falling right on the flowers in the basket on that bike in the window of this old store. So as I was filming the video, though, the light went away, which was landscape or any type of photography wrapped up in a nutshell right there. Now I need to wait for the light to come back. The light eventually came back, and I grabbed these two images right here, or actually the same image, but processed a little bit differently, as you can see. I was really liking the light on this building across the street. FOE, I don't know what that stands for. But there was also those string lights from the light posts that I kind of fell in love with too. So I shot this building a few different times, trying to incorporate the lights above, the string lights above, as well as obviously the ambient light. So yeah, here I'll show you what I came up with. So I wish I had a wider angle lens. I'm shooting with my 24-70 right now, but I want to incorporate all these lines into this image. It might make the image too busy, but I'm probably going to shoot it with my phone or this GoPro just so I can get it all in. Or I suppose I could try to do a handheld pano, possible, but doubtful. So, but I'm going to try to shoot this now. I'm going to shoot it now with the 24-70, see if I can get it all in, but if not, I'll do it with the phone. I'll show you. Alright, shot it with the phone. If it's worthy, I'll share it with you. So, this is the only one that I kind of somewhat liked. I shot it with the 24-70, and yeah, it's okay. The lights above are not too busy, in my opinion. Composition is just okay. Pretty cool in this sequence, you can actually see the light change in that alley leading up to the cafe. Alright, starting to get a little more light. Gonna shoot the Waits Cafe right now. This is definitely one of my favorites of the day. You can see I composed it. I kind of framed up the cafe using the darker shadow in the bottom third of the image and the power lines at the top third of the image, putting the cafe right in the middle of that. Then I've got that horizontal line, or not horizontal, vertical line, the yellow line on the curb going right through the image, which takes the viewer's eye right through the image. So yeah, just an old nostalgic look, and I like how I composed this one. Pretty much what I was seeing in my head when I was out there. Now this scene, I really was liking the reflection in the Grundy Bank window there. I didn't want the handicap parking sign in the shot, so I scooted in a little bit closer. I also didn't want to Photoshop the sign out of the shot, so yeah, you can see I scooted it in here closer, but once you'll see the image, you will probably agree with me that I was too close and cropped that image too tight, and the image did not work. And it didn't work so much that I deleted it and don't even have it to show you guys, but here is the image with the sign. I could have tried to Photoshop it out, but no, not worth it. So after that horrific crash and burn and ultimate failure, I turned around and saw the light on the other side of the street and decided to make an image of the storefront across the street as I was liking the light there. Robert found some attractive light in this alley here, and I think he was going to go shoot that.
Light bulbs?
Yeah.
It all in. I have to use like this ultra wide, which gives it that like, you know, kind of like but,
Distorted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this. It's kind of cool. Then is it too much? Like, is it too much? Like, you got the light tank. You got this mirror. You got the leading line to this power thing. You got like, you got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
You know what? You can always black and white it too.
Speaking of black and white, and for those that are wondering, here is the color. And then finally, it was time for some coffee. And I don't know what it is about photographers and coffee, but I feel like I see coffee in every photography YouTube video that I ever watch. And I am 100% okay with that. And we all know that coffee time also doubles as review time. Review time gives way to coffee time, and then coffee time ends up going way too quickly. Then Garrick has an empty mug, and then Garrick gets antsy and starts taking shots all around the coffee shop, and here's how that turned out. There is nothing better than a farmer in a coffee shop just staring right at you. Camera was sitting on the table. I back button focus without looking and just snapped a picture, and this is how it came out. I love the bright light behind him, right behind his head basically, and this is just a traditional Midwest picture, and I love this one. This is one I'll hold on to for a while. I processed this in a couple of different ways, one black and white and one more of a old filmic type of look. I'm going to show those both to you now. I'd love to hear your feedback on which of the three you like the most. I've got two more from the coffee shop I want to show you. The first one's this mother and children sitting there in the window. Just good light. Love the light. And then there's this one, same farmer, I think with his son and somebody in the doorway. Again, up there in the front of the shop. Great light. This one's a really good example of when I'm not disappointed that I blew out the highlights. I certainly exposed for the farmer in the window, let the highlights in the background get blown out, and it gives kind of a mysterious look. I just really love the light in this image. So I came across this awning. I love the contrasting colors and the weathered material, but I was getting ready to vlog and tell you guys what I liked about this scene, and then all of a sudden this happened. Believe it or not, what I like about this image right here, A, the awning.
Yeah.
B, I'm recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
I was talking to you guys, and he thought I was talking to him. But either way, B was going to be that water stain you can see going down, straight down from the awning, right towards the mailbox. But this image, both of these images I'm going to show you of the scene, I love the contrasting colors, the weathered nature, all the different materials, and definitely the geometry that's going on. So here's the second one. You can see all the different materials in this one and the weathered nature of the awning. The first one, I like these both for different reasons, but I like both images of the same scene. Alright, so I'm going to try to incorporate some of the yellow road lines in with this shot because of the yellow on the Goodyear building. So do that, and then I'll probably crop some of it out, but that's what I've got in my head anyway. Then it dawned on me that I could also incorporate the yellow of the street light. So we got the yellow in the Goodyear, the yellow on the curbs, the yellow on the building, yellow on the street light. Nice nostalgic image here. And then I found this scene on the other side of the building and just really enjoyed the colors and the warm contrast and obviously just the overall lighting on this side of the building. And here it is in black and white. Kind of a contrasty look. The owner of the building came out shortly after I snapped this shot, and after we talked for a little bit, he invited us in. I got a few more images. What we do as photographers is always about stopping time and preserving time, and That's what this image is all about. This is one that I found in the Goodyear dealership, and this is also one that I think is a good one to ponder on, so I'll leave it on the screen for a second. All right, buddy boy. That's it.
Man, how you like that? Wow, it's
Been a good 5 years.
It has been, man. You know, thank you for everything, Garrick, man. It's been a blast, and all the times we had together, I appreciate it. And Garrick, it's been a pleasure, sir.
We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
We'll do it in Alabama.
I can't wait. If you come down, then I'll show you some fantastic places.
All right, buddy.
All right, take it easy, Garrick.
Well, we'll see ya.